It can't actually follow you out. Next data pod. Loss. It was approximately 5 months ago that our systems detected a meteor-like object collide with a planet in a nearby galaxy. The impact was followed by a spreading corruption identical to the one we saw devour our Creator's planet. More so than ever, we were determined to aid the Aurora and discover the source of these objects. Months passed before we could uncover its origin. It had come through a wormhole from an incredibly distant planet. We studied this link between the tear in space and the location it was connected to. As we delved deeper, it became clear to us that this was the mysterious planet the Chozo Searcher had been seeking. The living planet was aggressively attacking other worlds, hurtling parts of itself across the cosmos like missiles. We had finally discovered the source of these corrupted meteors. It was about 1 month ago we made our revelation, but all attempts at transmitting the critical data to the Federation were unsuccessful. It appeared that the Aurora unit had become disabled. We tried desperately to restore the Aurora, but it had been corrupted by an unknown virus. Our only means of communication with the Federation was severed. So the Elysians know what is causing corruption, and they have no way of sending that information to our guys in the Galactic Federation. Well, now they do, I guess. Oh. Hold on. Don't think I'm done up there. Don't I break this? I guess not. Okay. Well, we got missile expansion. Also, how fortuitous. Release. Okay. So then there has to be a way. Oh my goodness. Let's just get around. Get around, get around, get around. Okay. Let's get this next one dealt with. Target all of them and release. Now this should be collectible now. Yes, so the door above opens. We bring over our core, I guess would be the appropriate thing this is. Hooks into place and collects this power thing. Changes nothing in this area of the map. But now we are done over here. So now let's make our way back. I think what we're gonna do, we might actually finish Elysia in today's stream, which will be amazing. Considering I also had that big portion of where the heck am I going to deal with. Okay. So it should actually be noted that after the Elysian chapter, this platform that we're on gets severed. The only way to access this side is by this landing pad. So it would be best. We can't do anything there. I want to go here. Hover platform docking, I believe. Also the construction bay. Now that I have the screw attack, I'm able to get just a few more upgrades before we take on... I believe the boss is called Elios. I can't quite remember the details. Bowling for bots. It is a special charm. I thought I activated this cannon. No, I remember. I said I would come back to activate this cannon. Because at the time I didn't need it. As a reminder that there is a giant hole and gap in the middle of this area, so there is actually no other way. Now, later you can get an ability that allows you to power up an elevator. Seriously. Stop with the ballerina spin, Samus. You are not... I'm not doing that on purpose. Samus. Samus. I'm gonna look back on that during editing, see that I should have gone into the holes, and be like, what the heck? Or see that the game was correct and that I somehow did not manage to go into those holes. And be like, what the heck? Okay. This is what I'm after. Fall to my doom. Thank goodness. I'd rather have fallen to my doom than have landed back on the platform. Samus, stop with the spinning. The sensor is not that weak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Missile expansion acquired. Maximum to missile to carry. And... oh, I must have hit it. Hit it by proximity. Phase on. 1 week after we had lost communication with the Aurora unit, we witnessed the living planet strike again. It sent forth several stellar objects, one aimed directly for us. It streaked through the clouds of Elysia, destroying a large portion of our home, ultimately striking the distant core below. Soon our sensors detected the presence of strange energy. Our readings matched with the Federation's data. This was the same toxin that corrupted countless other planets and our creator's world, the galactic scourge called Phazon. Okay. So that is this area complete. Next time I come this way will be after getting an electric-based weapon, or tool I should say, to deal with the energy pylons. Samus, you are not a ballerina. Stop it. Two, three, four, five. Take aim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should have just done 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now there is a expansion that requires a tool that we do not have access to. But what I'm hoping is for this thing to circle back to a more visible side, because this should be accessible. Just make sure that, yeah. There we go. Invader. We watched as Elysia fell victim to the meteor's corruption, its Phazon beginning to consume her. High above the noxious surface, we continued to collect data on the object. It was not long before we met a new enemy, space pirates. Hostile alien life forms and sworn enemy of the Federation entered the station and attacked. The pirates' forces struck swiftly, their numbers and weapons dwarfing our own. After their initial assault, they began construction of a massive energy shield around the meteor. They referred to the fallen object as a seed and quickly built the protective barrier. Any resistance they met from us was crushed, and the massive shield was built without interruption. Our attention then turned to the pirates themselves. If we could not stop them through combat, perhaps there was another way. Our studies quickly yielded unexpected results. All the space pirates were corrupted with Phazon, but unlike other life forms, they were actually being sustained by it. This Phazon kept them alive, and it appeared to control their minds with a will of its own. Ooh, dear. So we're not actually fighting with a Phazon-infused pirate. We are dealing with something kind of like cordyceps, actually. 4, 5. A fungal-based virus that has taken over the minds of its host. Now, I believe... Yes, I stay on this floor. And I backtrack. I can hear... Oh, wait. I remember why I can hear. It's because I need the spider ball. I don't think I get the spider ball until the pirate homeworld, actually. Well, until the pirate homeworld story arc, I should say. Okay. Where am I now? So if I want to go the way that I want, I think I can do this. And this. I can now skip that. And let's destroy these. This takes off the safety clamp. Activate the pickup. And with this, our bomb is built. Use this cannon.
Excellent work, Samus. We are now ready to execute. Place the bomb in the cargo hold of the spire. We will mark the spire, but please hurry. There is...
Yeah, we are about to finish the chapter for Alicia. And we still have plenty of time to do it. So we come down. While we are in this room, I totally forgot to scan him. He is in fact a logbook entry. Turn. So our ship brings over the bomb. We put it into the spire. Delicately so, of course.
Samus, now that the bomb is in place, return to the AU chamber so that we may discuss the final stage of our plan.
I don't know why I have to go back. I think this is kind of stupid. Like, of all the things to backtrack for. Okay. Control pad.
The Theronian bomb is primed and ready. Excellent work, Samus. To drop the bomb onto the Leviathan shield, you must move the bomb pod directly over the Leviathan and shut down the pod's engine. This must be done manually. This is a dangerous mission. Will you accept it?
Of course.
Initiating Skytown migration.
Now, this just means that every piece of Skytown, Western, Eastern, everything, is being moved to a more prominent location.
We will move the Skytown facility as close as possible to the Leviathan shield, and then destroy the bomb pod. Do you understand what you are supposed to do, Samus? After shutting off the engines, use the escape capsule to return here.
Skytown migration complete.
You must now proceed to the bomb pod. We will release the cables once you are in position. We regret this mission places you in mortal danger, but there are no other options. Good luck.
Now, that is true. And at least in this instance, this Aurora unit seems to at least understand that, hey, Samus is still, like, human. And this drops us just a little bit, because now it's not being suspended. But it activates its own power. And then we can use that to navigate closer. Now, there is another reason why this has to be done manually. And it is the fact that we need to get the bomb safe to its destination.
Samus, we are sensing a large number of enemy units in your vicinity. The pirates must have detected your movement toward the sea. If the spire is destroyed before reaching the impact site, all hope for Elysia is lost. You must defend the spire at all costs. Use everything in your power to ensure its safe passage. Good luck, Samus.
Okay, so this is where the radar becomes useful. Now I'm gonna be probably a bit quieter. It's been a while since I've dealt with this. With this sort of mission. And I find that the way that I struggle with this mission is actually more on dealing with the bigger enemies. Also, targeting sucks. Okay. Blast away. There. It's actually not that difficult, but the stress of dealing with everything can be overwhelming.